Hey, slashers and scream queens, and welcome to the Horror Daddies Podcast.
Who is this person?
New year. I told you, no energy. If y'all saw the Instagram post, I wasn't joking.
He wasn't joking.
No, I would get up right now and twerk, but the way I'm sitting is kind of hard.
Well, that energy went out the window.
No, okay, you want it, baby. I give it to you. No music.
But this is a podcast where we talk about horror movies.
And the daddies in them.
And I'm your film daddy, John.
And I'm your horror daddy, Carlos.
And welcome to the new year.
Welcome to the new year. Apologize for last week. Demons we fought. We'll get there.
We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah.
How was your New Year's? How was 2024?
Wait.
Oh, wait. We're not there yet.
How was like the end of it?
Yeah, the end of it.
Well,
You know, like how did you celebrate it?
we'll talk about the 31st. The 31st was great.
That's
You
good.
know, we went to the family's house.
Okay.
You know, we partied a little bit. Nothing crazy, just food, some games,
That's fun.
Champagne,
That's always nice.
the fireworks.
It seemed like you were having a good time.
Yeah, the twerking in front of the fireworks. You always got to do the first twerk of the new year
Duh.
in front of fireworks.
But TikTok be like, no, we can't do that.
TikTok took it down. TikTok said no.
That's fucking bullshit, bro.
I know.
Just because you were like burning yourself a little bit.
I know, but I was getting drenched in champagne, so it was literally like Jason died by water, Freddy by fire. It out counted itself. Wow.
That's the first reference of the year. Someone keep a track.
That's true.
Like a counter.
That's true.
But that's good.
Yeah, how about yours?
I was chill. Just stayed, watch some movies.
Okay.
What movies did we watch for New Year's? We watched a movie, but it wasn't, I don't remember. But
Our sound connoisseur says she didn't watch a movie. But
Yeah,
Jonathan
that's true.
says he watched a movie
I watched Home Alone.
for the first time.
Oh, and Nosferatu, right before
yeah.
right before the year end.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say anything here, but really good.
I can't wait.
So
I can't wait to see it. I know.
Lily wrote that.
Put me in that Skarsgård sandwich.
Oh yeah, he's not in that movie, bro. That shit is it's Nosferatu starring Nosferatu.
Okay.
There's no Bill Skarsgård in that. But yeah, very good. But yeah, it was nothing chill. Oh, I left my headphones at the movie theater
Right.
because I guess I had them with me, but it just fell out my pocket while I was watching the movie. And yeah, I went to the theater on the first. I went to go real quick and get my headphones.
At least they returned them.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Fuck, I hope nobody went and stole them.
Mm-hmm. Because me and you would have had to trade a tablet for headphones at that point.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I won a tablet at a raffle.
Yeah, you did.
Which I'm like, I already got one for Christmas, so I just gave it to my girlfriend. I say happy anniversary. Oh yeah, when I went to go pick up the headphones, he was like, "Can you connect them like to make sure that they're yours?" I forgot that my headphones name are Daddy's headphones, so I just showed it to him, and he said Daddy. I was like,
Daddy, chill.
My phone calls me baby daddy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so don't lose those headphones because they're gonna see that.
That's fine. I gave birth to them.
That's true.
Mhm.
You did.
I'm the baby daddy.
But I'm good. I'm glad you had a good New Year's.
Thank you.
At least
too.
you know the ending part of it.
Yeah.
Now there's a new year. Now starting fresh.
Right. So demons we fought.
Let's do that.
Let's do that. Do you want to go first? Because mine's pretty long.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Yours is gonna be pretty long. I didn't fight any demons that I can think of.
Okay.
This is 2025 me. I'm leaving the demons to be demons,
Okay.
and I'm doing me. That's it.
Okay.
They don't matter. I'm trying to think.
I love that for you.
Yeah, I don't think we fought any demons though. Like I think I've had a good couple of days. I've been
That's good.
sleeping a little bit longer than I usually do.
Yeah. That's good.
And also not stressing about bullshit that I don't need to be stressing.
Yep. Gotta learn that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, you got some reasons to be stressed that you'll be talking about in a second. But understandable stuff.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it's just me. Like I think this year I kind of wanna. We should talk about our resolutions.
Okay. Yeah.
You have resolutions?
I do. Hopefully more money will come my way.
OnlyFans.
If y'all want it at this point, ask for it because I'm this close. And this close is like profile's been made. Uploading is the issue. You know what I mean?
Don't you have to like verify yourself and stuff? Like
Oh, I don't know. I ain't got all that,
I
but
think
I do
you
have
have
an
to.
account ready to go.
okay.
And a new car would be nice. More money, obviously. Working out. I'm definitely gonna be working out more this year.
That's good. That's good.
And then the podcast. I just, show it to your husbands, your wife, show it to your kids.
Yeah.
It's rated R, but they'll be fine.
And if your kids little, like they don't gotta listen, because I know we're a little mature. Just make an account from them.
Yeah, and just subscribe to it, but make sure like it's blocked at the same time. I don't know how you could do that. Also, make it show your dogs. Show your cats.
They're home alone. We'll take care of them.
Yeah, just play us all day.
Hey, hey, stop eating the trash.
Alexa, play Who Let the Dogs Out. Like,
but that's good. I mean, those are good. Always good resolutions.
yeah, I just want to better my life.
Yeah, I understand.
In general.
I understand. I think, I have the same ones. Like, bro, I gain a lot of weight. I feel like in the podcast, you probably can like see my progression. Like, I went through like a crazy phase, and now I'm like, I'm like, I can't. I have to do something about this. Yeah. Thank you, Vin. But like, obviously, the working out, that's always like the common one.
That is a common one, but I'm being serious.
No, I feel you. I'm the same way.
I hope that by the December 31st, 2025, there's probably a muscle up daddy up in this corner and not the same looking guy, because I would be very mad at myself.
It happens. You can't be too tough on yourself, though. I had a few. Like, I also don't want to be... I need to worry about, like, my mental health. I want to, like, not worry about all the stresses. Like, I'm always worried about what people think. So, I mean, not in a unhealthy way, but, like, I just... zero. Like, it's like, I don't... Even if it's at 1, I want to go to 0. Like, I don't want to care about people's business, and just focusing more on myself. Like, there's just so much bullshit that I kind of let slide, and I'm like,
I get it.
I'm attacking. Like, I'm done. Okay. I'm done trying to ignore motherfuckers. Like, no, you're gonna say something stupid, I'm gonna say something crazy back. Okay. That's it. So I
get that. Yeah. Thank you, Top for that comment.
Yeah, because I'm gonna get that bitch for real. Yeah, and then just obviously saving. I had a crisis. Like, I wanted to buy a house. I literally woke up. I was like, I need to buy a house. I'm gonna be 30 this year.
I get it.
And I just was looking into that, and I was like, wow, that's hard to do right now. So yeah, you just had those crises.
There's an empty room right there. Right
You're
there.
crazy.
Roommate applications are also open. Okay.
Anyone?
Exactly. Applications need to go through.
We have to interview you.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a trial period.
Yeah. But imagine living with your favorite celebrity.
Celebrity?
Yeah. No, my dogs were Nepo babies. Like,
oh wow, love that for you.
Thank you.
But yeah, besides that, yeah, just a good year. I just want a good year.
Of course, I get that.
So you want to talk about these demons?
Okay, so here's what happened.
Okay, here we go.
Sunday of last week on December 29th, 2024.
I was on my way. Almost the end of the year.
Right. I was on my way home. It was like 3:30 in the morning. We got off work really early, thanks to me. And my car decided to stop working, and it left me stranded on the side of the road. And I said, oh my God, what is happening?
And not in the middle of the road, the highway. Okay.
So I panic.
You fucking texted me like so normal. Like,
I was panicking.
That's the second time you've done that to me.
What was
the first time when you were in the hospital for anemia,
and
you're like, "Hey, I'm on my way to the hospital." What the fuck?
And I was and then the doctor's like, "Thank God you came in today, because now you would have died." And I said, as I panicked on the inside. Anyways,
urgency.
Jonathan, I just like, hey, this is happening right now, just so you know. So anyways, that's part of the reason we didn't record. So
yeah,
3:30 in the morning, car stalled, it's not turning on, assuming it's the battery, Avi. So my man, I wake him up and I'm like, hey, because I'm the princess, I don't know what to do. Like, do we got roadside assistance?
You're good with Legos, because I don't know how to take this battery out.
Yeah. So then my car, it doesn't have roadside assistance like his, so he calls this tow company, And long story short, that tow company never showed up because they were a scam. And my dumbass, I fell into a scam. I admit it. And they took out like $300 from my account.
Damn.
And they never showed up. And then that's when I started crying and hyperventilating because I'm already like tight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That sucks.
So then I have to, while he's calling another tow truck, I'm over here calling the bank so they can cancel all my shit so they don't take no more money. And I'm over here crying with the phone at the lady, like, please, like, you don't understand, $300. I'm not rich. like I'm crying.
I'm not no Depo, baby.
Yeah. So that got resolved. Waiting on my new card. We get home and then we get my card tested. And by the way, it's now 7:30 in the morning. So I was on the side of the road for 4 hours.
Yep. I kept seeing my Find My, and I kept seeing you in the same spot. I'm like, fuck, bro,
Yep.
this sucks.
So then we take my car. I forget. Oh, we changed the battery. It turns on. That was $130. Telling y'all my business. And and then we take it to the O'Reilly's. O'Reilly's.
O'Reilly Auto
Sponsor
Parts.
us. And they test my car and the alternator's the one messing up the battery. So there goes another $220 and on a new alternator. And then the mechanic, charges me to change the alternator because I don't know how to do it.
Hell no, that shit is complicated.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know.
It looked like it wasn't. He was there for like 20 minutes. And then,
That's bullshit.
so long story short, my car is fine now. But then yesterday,
Oh my God.
I noticed that it started jerking a little bit when I was going up a little hill because we don't have hills in Florida, but the exits go up way. And I said, oh my God, not again. I was having
trauma.
PTS motherfucking D.
Oh.
And now some other thing is like clogged up that's making it do that. And it's like $600 to replace it. And I was just like, you know what? At this point, do I get a new car? But then card payments I can't really afford right now. It's I'm having a week.
Yeah.
Also, my side mirror, I hit a trash can, y'all, and it broke. And I fixed it myself. I'm actually very proud of myself. I did it all through YouTube.
Wait. You broke a mirror?
Oh, you didn't know? I thought I told you.
No, you did tell me, but I just realized that's the start of it all.
I mean, the mirror didn't break. The mirror itself didn't break. The passenger thing broke off.
And that holds the mirror, right?
That holds the mirror, but the mirror didn't crack.
Are you sure?
Yes, I can show you the mirror. I have it in my car.
Wow, that's kind of lucky.
With duct tape. Because it was duct tape for like a week.
Maybe it's time for the car.
Anyways, I fixed that.
Okay.
I fixed it myself. Very proud of myself through YouTube.
Wow.
But yes, maybe it is time. But the thing is, then the car payments.
You bitch, you stay there and you go lower it as much as possible. I should send you this a video of like a girl that she hustles like because obviously they're trying to make a commission out of you. Mm-hmm. So like,
you should have remember the orange car we had.
Yeah,
girl, I started crying.
Why?
Just so they would give me a deal,
and
they did.
Nice. Yeah, literally for my car, my dad all he did was like, hey, we're gonna go to lunch and think about this, and he's like, wait, let me go ask for a better price. I'm like,
I kept saying no, yeah, and Frankie was like. And I was like, nope.
You can't fall for it.
I can't afford this.
Yeah.
Until they, okay. And yeah, trust me, I know how to play the game.
I know there's like a way that they do even like, there's a specific week. I think it's like the last week of the month because that's when like things are closed.
Also the end of the year too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's like the perfect time.
Anyways. So there was that. Yeah, my car is just giving me a lot of stress right now. And I'm just having those moments where I'm like breaking down and I don't know what to do with my life, and also like other stress too. I was having very like Billie Eilish Barbie moments, with that one song. Yeah, I was like, damn, why did my parents fucking make me and put me in this fucking world right now? Anyways,
I didn't ask to be born.
Exactly. So on the positive note, on January 2nd at 4 a.m,
Yes.
You love the tight
Yeah,
stamps?
I love that. You memorized it too.
I did, because I was on my way home and I see a little black thing on the road just moving around, and I'm like, what is that? So I stopped the car and I'm like, oh my God, that's a cat. Not a cat, a kitten.
Licking the pavement.
Licking the pavement. So I get out my car and I literally turned around to open the door and get out the car, and it was gone. So I'm like, am I imagining shit?
Oh shit, your rose.
Am I having a smile moment? We were doing today in a couple minutes. And I'm like, okay. And then this car's coming. So I'm like, okay, let me move. And I'm like, let me U-turn. I was going to first I'm not dealing with this.
Yeah,
I'm just going to go home.
Yeah.
The cat ran away. Not my problem. But something told me that it might just be under the car and it just didn't run behind the house. So I U-turned the car, and at the stop sign, I look, because the house is like directly across the stop sign.
Oh, yeah.
It's like right there. I look under I look, and with my headlights, you see the eyes shining. I'm like, there you are.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me park, let me get out, and let me get on the floor on floor light and I'm like, pss, 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 kitty, kitty, kitty.
And he's like, ooh.
So the cat comes out, go back to the same spot it was licking, and I'm like, are you gonna let me get near you, or are you gonna come to me? Like, what are we doing?
Be a fucking problem.
Yeah. So 3 minutes, I'm just going, pss, 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 and it starts meowing. So I'm like, obviously you're hungry.
Yeah.
So I walk up to it and I look at it, and it looks at me, and I'm like, you gonna let me do this? And go meow. And I say, okay. So I take off my sweater and I wrap it, because I don't know if it got anything. I pick it up with my sweater and I jolly to my car, and that's when I took the picture. I'm like, y'all, I found a cat.
Yeah, and then this motherfucker, I'm trying to cook, and this motherfucker FaceTime me.
All I see is the countertops.
Yeah, I'm like cooking on the side. It's so fucking funny.
So
He's like, I don't know what to do.
I didn't know what to do. So 2025 was not on my bucket list to get another cat, but there's a cat right now in my bathroom, and we are keeping it.
Carlos said, no car payments, but a cat.
I just, you know me.
Yeah, no, I know
There's
you.
something about animals that they come near me, and I'm like, I guess we're keeping you.
Yeah, no, and it's also like that cat also looks like your
It
other
looks
cat.
like just like my other cat, and I'm like, they're sisters.
You're seeing your cat. Like it's yeah.
So it wasn't in my bingo cards, but me and my man talked about it, and we're just like, you know what? I don't know if I take her somewhere, if she's gonna end up with a good. That's another dilemma. It's like, she probably will end up with another great family, but I don't know that. I'm the one that rescued her. My mind will be at ease if it stays with us.
No, the good thing is it's a kitten, so like, yeah, more than likely it'll be fine, you know.
Mm-hmm. But
a lot of motherfuckers. Also, you did it after Christmas. A lot of you gotta worry about before Christmas, because sometimes, you know, some families just have a pet and then they just give them away.
That's another dilemma. It's around the holidays. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know if she was with someone, and they just like,
they probably just
go outside.
Yeah, you never know.
I don't know. So she's staying with us. She's gonna see the vet next week, and that's the end of the story. We already named her. And she's very sweet.
She is very sweet, very cute.
She acts like my other cat. I remember my other cat being very sweet too. And another tuxedo cat.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You got two little tuxedos.
I do. Can't wait to see them play or fight. I don't know what's gonna happen, and I don't know what I'm gonna do.
They're probably gonna fight for a while, but they'll be fine.
Yeah. What else?
Your other cat's like,
it's been a really fucked up week. Like,
yeah.
what were we gonna say?
Your other cat's like, hey, oh, I did not say I want to be a mother. I did not say I want to be a mother.
That's crazy, because I'm like, I'm gonna just say that cat's my grandchild, and you gave birth to it, because it looks just like you.
She's like, no, I did not do that shit. That is not my child.
That's my granddaughter.
That's not mine.
I was like, I found it in this neighborhood. So what did you go do?
Yeah, girl, you be by yourself. You be bringing your boyfriends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my biggest demon, was my car.
Damn.
And finding a cat, I guess, was a silver lining. But.
Yeah, it's like like the lights at the end of the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's nice.
But stay tuned for OnlyFans, maybe Patreon. It's all happening.
It's all happening.
The
baby.
OnlyFans is not us together. I know that's what you guys
I don't know.
want.
Maybe it'll be a collaboration.
He might be the director for some videos.
Oh yeah.
But other than that,
like I told you, I'll be like, Carlos, spread your cheeks. Spread them. Spread them.
you know. But
who's a little whore?
I'm daddy. So yeah,
that's tough way to end the year.
So if you guys want to, go make me feel better, I have an Amazon wish list. Let me know. If you guys want to sell me some money,
I'll give you my phone number.
Let me know because my savings were drained.
It happens.
Yeah. Anyways, so we did watch Smile, which we were supposed to do last week, but Smile. So what was your first time watching Smile?
Smile, we watched it together. I don't know if you watched it for the first time.
It must have been that time.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because I've been wanting to see it that one time.
It's really good.
I know.
I really liked it.
Me too.
I think it's like a really good introduction to like this world, especially since now we have the second one. Which this movie can just stand alone as itself, and it's like a dark ending.
It really could. But then you watch I know I've seen it already. He hasn't. Man, I don't know how that director can top himself if he makes a third one.
It might be. There might be a third one.
I mean,
maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
It was very successful, so I can't wait. I was worried because I'm like, damn, what are they gonna do with Smile too? Like,
also, Smile is one of those movies that when I first saw the trailer wasn't selling me. Yes, because the trailer reminded me of these. Sorry to say it. Some of these Blumhouse movies that they just decide to make out of the blue, and it looks fucking ridiculous, like Truth or Dare.
That's the same movie I was about to mention.
Yeah, like stupid stuff and like Imaginary, which I haven't seen, but I can only imagine. No pun intended. But
it's like this. It's like, ooh, look at this part where she's smiling, creepy, and it's like, oh, is that the scare? Like that's so dumb.
But damn it. I saw it and I said, you know what? I'll eat my fucking words.
And if you haven't seen it and you're just watching this because you're like, fuck it, I don't care about that movie, you should watch it. Like, you definitely should pause this and watch it because it is very it's a lot more enjoyable than I thought it was going to be.
And the second one, y'all, watch them together. It's such a ride.
Okay. I can't wait. It's for
such a ride. This was directed and written by Parker Finn with budget $17 million and made a $217.4 million. Nice. It has about 4 taglines.
Okay.
Very short ones.
Smile.
That's not one of them, but once you see it, it's too late.
Okay, that's a good one.
It is, and it's true. Pass it on.
Wait, isn't that that used to be like a commercial? Pass it on.
Pass it on. Pass it on reminds me of the other movie with Michael Monroe. It Follows.
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
Same kind of premise in a way.
Pass it on is when they you do something nice for someone else. So it's like, hey, do something else. So do something nice for someone else.
When people go through the drive-thru, it's like, I'll pay for the guy behind me. And
exactly.
There's a name for that. Something chain. Anyways.
Fuck it. I don't do those.
Remember. The New Face of Fear. Okay.
I mean, yeah. It is at the end.
And then What Makes You Smile. And I think what I like is that a smile is supposed to be something very innocent and good,
and it's sinister here.
But very sinister here. I know the movie was going to be named Something Wrong with Rose, which I'm kind of glad they didn't go that way because how do you make a sequel to?
Oh, to that.
Like, what's next? Something's Wrong with Sky. Sky's the next girl.
Something is the name of the movie, and then it's like wrong with this person.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, no, I think Smile is like a really good. It feels generic. Like when you see the poster too, it feels so like, like what is this? This feels like a YouTube kind of like thing, and then you watch it, and some of the scares are so like perfectly timed. This movie does the whole like creepy in the shadows, and you barely see it, and it's really just so well executed. The transitions in this fucking movie, it's great.
It is based on a short that he directed called Something Wrong with Laura. Which Laura is the character we meet at the beginning of the movie.
She's like kind of like what starts the curse for our main character.
But yeah, I love it. I honestly, if I see more of his work, he's gonna become one of my favorite directors. His transitions are really fucking cool. His camera work is just, I don't know. It's just it's mesmerizing. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. Like.
It's called Laura Hasn't Slept.
Oh, Laura Hasn't Slept. Sorry.
Yeah. And he's apparently there is a Smile 3, and then Possession. He's also directing Possession,
Oh,
which it's the French film, I think it is, the one with the girl going in the train.
is it foreign? Oh, I don't know if it's foreign.
I thought it was foreign.
I don't know because Sam Neill is in it.
Oh,
and he's from New Zealand.
Yeah, I haven't seen it,
Mhm.
so maybe
But it's
not.
like twink Sam Neill, like
Oh.
like super skinny Sam Neill.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
I would love to watch that because now in this one it's Robert Pattinson that's gonna be in it,
Oh,
and I don't know if he's gonna be like the main character or
honestly though,
I haven't seen
with
it.
the way this man does his camera, like I'm gonna keep mentioning because his transitions and his camera work is like,
It's
especially in the second one. I don't know what he does, but yeah, I would be so excited to see Possession like directed from him.
it was
like,
so
I
funny because
just-
you're like, how did he go through the walls?
Well, it's just
I just started
they're
smiling.
so clean. They're so clean.
And it's like if you don't really think about it, like because you're like the opening shot, it's almost like he goes through like the glass, and it's
Mhm.
like, how the fuck do you do that? But it's like, yeah, it's CG, and they
Right,
cut to
right.
like the footage, but you don't really think about it because it's so
I'm-
clean.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to, because I know I'm probably gonna mention this. I'm just gonna piggyback next week. I'm just gonna say wow,
What?
piggyback me from what I said on the first smile, because damn, and this man,
Yeah, he's
really
creative, and
talented.
I'm glad that they're who produced this actually, like the company. Do you know?
oh well, it's on Paramount, so Paramount.
Yeah, so whoever. What I'm glad is that the studio wasn't like, no, you can't do this and that. Like it doesn't seem like it, at least. Like I
Yeah.
don't think this movie felt like anything was cut out. If there was, then
Yeah.
like it didn't feel like it at all.
And you know what? These movies, both of them are a little long,
Yeah,
but no complaints because they keep you entertained.
I feel like this one does like the pacing is a little tough. Like if I have to give it a critique, I think that would be my critique. Is that
Right.
the pacing feels a little weird because it's kind of like a back and forth. It's like she goes to the therapist and then her boyfriend hates her and then she goes back to the therapist and she goes to her sister.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, okay, like
Mhm.
we've seen this, but you're also supposed to see her deteriorate as a person.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's what's so amazing of it. You do see her deteriorate.
It's fucked
Once
up.
her hair comes loose, she done.
Yeah, she said, you know what,
Mhm.
fuck this shit.
So one of the producers for this movie, Wick Godfrey, he's a producer. He's been a producer on Alien vs. Predator, Twilight Saga Eclipse,
Interesting.
Smile 2, I, Robot.
The
Also,
Fault in Our Stars.
I never seen it, but I hear sad.
Yeah, I think she has cancer, right? Yeah.
But anyways,
Wow, Alien versus Predator. That's insane. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, we do have a pretty small cast that we actually follow. So we're gonna go with Susie Bacon as Rose, and yes,
the daughter of the Kevin Bacon from Friday the 13th, Part 1. Wow.
yeah, just saying.
Oh, and
Don't
Tremors,
forget.
obviously.
And Tremors, I guess.
But Friday the 13th mainly.
We got Kyle Gallner.
Daddy. Jennifer's Body.
What's that one that he's like a serial killer? Was it or like that you saw recently?
Oh.
I forgot the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
But Scream 5.
Scream 5. Scream King.
Yep.
Love him.
He plays Joel. We got Jesse T. Usher, A-Train baby as Trevor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, obviously we know him from The Boys. Robin, Weigert as Dr. Madeline Northcott. Caitlin Stacy as Laura Weaver. Which has she done anything? I feel like I've seen her face before. No, it doesn't seem like that. I recognize her. We got Cal Penn as Dr. Morgan Desai.
Oh, The Passenger. He
Who?
plays like a crazy person in The Passenger.
Oh, the
Kyle Gallner.
passenger. Yes.
Mhm.
Rob Morgan as Robert Talley. Rob Morgan is in a lot of stuff, especially if you've seen Daredevil. I love him in Daredevil. Gillian Zinzer as Holly. And that's basically everyone that we follow.
Have you seen Red Eye? With Cillian Murphy? It's
No.
the airplane and Regina George.
No.
Oh, Kyle Garner's in that too.
Oh, okay.
But like super young.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Like Jennifer's Body Young or even younger?
Younger.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Red Eye's like 2005.
Jesus. A Strange
Oh,
Darling.
A Nightmare on Elm Street. Remake.
Oh, the remake. Yeah,
Yeah.
I forget he was in
The
that.
Hunting in Connecticut. Oh, the Cleansing Hour. Pretty entertaining movie. We should cover it. It came
Okay.
out like 2021, I believe.
Put it on the list.
Well,
But not for this month because we're doing new movies, baby.
probably for the next 3 months. But anyways,
But yeah, that's basically everyone.
Oh, I want to see Strange Darling though. With him in it, he looked good.
Really?
Mm.
He looks great in this movie.
Oh,
I think it's a suit. I think it's a suit.
It's like he like aged with us. Like he went through the emo era with us.
Okay, the emo era is a little crazy.
It was a little crazy, but we were in that time period in high school.
I mean, Green Day. He looked like a Green Day motherfucker.
Yeah. And now he's like, he got his life together. He has a nice job. He looks at
those photos being like, burned him.
Yeah. He's like, I almost died from that one crazy girl who was eating boys, kind of thing.
He survived. He made it out.
Yeah. With his ripped open and everything.
But yeah, should we just get into this movie?
Yeah. So this movie opens with a woman laying in bed. She dead. And then...
Or is she?
Maybe
she be taking a good ass nap.
I don't know. Her eyes were open. If you sleep like that, don't talk to me. And we see this little girl standing there kind of scared, and then we meet Rose, who awakens from, I guess she was having a nightmare. It's supposed to be her younger self, and she gets called to see a patient named Carl. Carl's kind of having like a panic attack, so she calms him down, and then we meet her boss, Dr. Morgan from Harold and Kumar, and he's
not an ally. He's part of the tribe.
He is. And I guess we meet him so he can yell at her real quick about some insurance thing that she helped a patient with, because Rose is the type of therapist or doctor that she's there for the patient, not the money. Like she loves her job. She really wants to help people.
Yeah, and we do find out that she like doesn't use any. She's always working. Like she's a workaholic.
Pretty much. Because even now, the next scene, she's going home. She's getting ready to go home, and as soon as she walks out her office, her phone rings, and she immediately turns around and picks it up. And this is where we meet Laura, who is having her psychotic break here because she's seen things and she's trying to explain it to Rose.
And she saw someone beat.
She witnessed.
Dad,
she witnessed a suicide.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Which is how the monster passes through. She witnessed a man kill themselves. So she got the curse passed to her, and she's trying to explain this to Rose, but Rose only thinks she's just having some type of break. So what happens is that then Laura starts going crazy, and she's seeing something behind Rose, like really big, and Rose looks behind her, but you don't see nothing.
And I love how that's just set up, because you're seeing past her, and the camera slowly starts turning, and like typical horror movie, you're like, there's gonna be like some creepy monster there. There's just nothing there. It's like such a cool, like slow, tense reveal to nothing. Yeah.
And then as Rose goes over the phone to call for help, she looks over and Laura's gone from the spot she was on, but then she looks behind her and Laura's just smiling at her.
Yep. And there was a broken vase.
Yeah.
On the floor. Visage.
We're going to be talking about Voss next week, baby.
Oh, shit. Oh, the water.
The water.
That's true.
Anyways, yeah, so the broken vase, Laura's looking at her smiling, and Laura's like, you want to see how I got these scars on my face? No, I'm just kidding. That's a Joker reference. But
she just goes the whole time she's
smiling. In smile form too.
Oh yeah, she is. And she falls on the floor and she's still looking at Rose, but just bleeding out. And obviously she...
And another great transition as we go through Rose's eyes, and we get the title card Smile. I know, and like
a good beat.
Like, yeah, like you can twerk to this. Like this ain't the pop movie. That's the next one.
That shit is. You know who produced this? Charlie XCX. Smile, smile, smile.
You wanna smile at me and my underwear. You gonna smile when you see that I have nothing down there. Okay, like
okay, Carlos.
Thank you.
Maybe you should be a musician.
You know what? No, I tried. I can't sing.
No. It's okay. Nowadays, you don't have to sing.
I could be a dancer.
Okay, then prove it.
OF.
Oh.
And subscribe, guys. Come on. Come on. Yeah. So then, Rose goes home after her trip. After she witnessed that. Oh no, she gets questioned. This is where we meet Joel and his Buckley, I think is his partner. We only see him in this scene.
Yeah, his partner, and his partner's super not in. He's super
insensitive. Very insensitive. Very insensitive.
Like she's explaining that, like, hey, she was smiling before she took her life, and he's just like, yep, she sounds fucking batshit crazy to me. And I'm like, my god, dude.
But then we get a quick cut of like Laura covered in a white sheet, and like where she, cut herself, it's a smile.
Yeah, it looks like the smile from the poster.
Really cool.
Yeah, super sick.
So then she arrives home to feed her cat.
Mustaches.
Mustache. Yeah, we meet her cat. She showers. She's drinking wine, and then off to the corner as she's drinking wine in the dark, it's just Laura standing there smiling at her.
It's just so fucking creepy, and I always love when movies do this because it's the focal point of the scare, but like she's completely covered in shadow. You barely fucking see her, and just that feeling of being home alone and that happening is so fucked up.
Yeah. So then her man comes home, A-Train, the fastest man alive. No, I just get it. His name is Trevor.
Yeah, Trevor. And Trevor seems like a guy that you at first are like, damn, you're being such a fucking dick. But then you understand.
So, at first, I like him.
I guess so. You're right. I guess
I stopped liking him
after
when he's like, I Googled you. And I said, okay.
Yeah, that was a little crazy. But then you like kind of understand like where he's coming from.
You do.
And they have a really nice relationship, and but
he defends her.
Yeah,
because they go to dinner with her fuck ass sister, who I don't like.
No, with her stupid ass boyfriend.
Yeah, fuck him too. Holly and I didn't even get his name, so
irrelevant.
Exactly.
But I basically they're Rose's nephew's having a birthday.
Yeah, so they want Rose to come. But Rose is like, I don't know, because I work. And then her sister's like, well, you work too damn much. Like, and then her husband,
are you going to pay my bills?
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you work on a Saturday? Like, Holly's that kind. And I'm like, okay,
Shut
Holly.
the fuck up.
Yeah, she probably...
Thank you, Snoop Dogg.
She probably married someone that with money. And now she's like, I'm too good for everyone.
Rose calls her out. She's like, you need to shut the fuck up because you're just a PTA stay-at-home mom. Like, what the fuck do you do with your life?
Exactly. That's what she needed.
Yeah, listen. Call bitches out.
The spirit should have left her alone at that point because she murdered that girl.
You know what? It should have been her.
It would have been too satisfying. Like you feel bad for Rose. If it was Holly, you'd be like, she kind of deserved it.
But what if Rose killed Holly? Okay, let's make a fucked up movie. Rose kills Holly in front of the kid. So then the kid is the one.
He's possessed.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. That kid like wouldn't know what to do.
I would watch the fuck out of that.
That would be kind of interesting.
It's like, damn, they gonna kill this damn kid.
She murders Holly, fucks her husband.
Right after, yeah. And the husband confesses, like, God damn, thank you for killing her.
Yeah. She's like, I've always loved you.
Yeah.
He's like, I fucking can't stand her.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one.
Right?
Could that be called Smile as well? Should we keep it as Smile?
It should Smile Disney edition.
Yeah.
Because it's a kid.
It's a little kid at this point. Oh, that's good.
But yeah, so then what happens next? She goes back to work.
Yeah, she goes back to work, and this is like a famous scene of her walking by. It was in the trailer, and you see Carl in his room smiling at her. And he gets up and starts going, everyone's gonna die. It's what Laura was saying at the beginning of the scene. She's like, everybody's gonna die, nobody matters, or no, he was saying that.
Yeah, he was saying that in the opening scene, but now he's saying that to her that you're gonna die.
Yeah, but then he keeps approaching her, and they're like, hey,
50-51, whatever code that means in medical.
It's basically to like sedate him to like, because he's a danger basically. Yeah. So they basically sedate him, they take him down, but it cuts to him and he's laying in his bed.
Motherfucker was just sleeping.
Either he was sleeping or motherfucker is the Flash, and that's a possibility.
So when you watch like the
he ran.
Well, yeah, the thing is like this movie plays with like it plays with your head.
Yeah, a little bit.
You don't know what's real or fake. And the thing with this is like this creature thing doesn't really have rules. Like there's no set rules, so you can do whatever you want. And it would make sense but not make sense.
Yeah, it would just do whatever to play with your head.
Yeah, and rewatching it this time, and also after seeing the other one, I'm like, he would never stood up and he never yelled at her. He was just minding his business, laying in bed, and she did that to him.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But unfortunately, her doctor or her boss manages to be like, "Hey, girl, you need a vacation,
right?
So take a week off, paid." Which I'm like, "Damn, girl, is that for my PTO?"
Right.
And it's like, "Oh, you've worked 80 hours a week, and you're not taking any breaks." So unfortunately, she has to not work.
Mm-hmm.
So she stays home.
Oh my God, what a punishment!
Like, damn. But I get it, because the thing is, she's obviously one of these people that haven't dealt with her trauma from her mother,
right?
and she becomes a workaholic to cope, basically.
Mm-hmm,
so this is now she's by herself with her thoughts.
It's the guilt of not helping her mom. She's trying to help everyone and anyone that she can.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now she's
it's very deep.
Yeah, it's very deep, very deep.
So yeah, she then stops at a toy store to pick up a present for her nephew. So she's gonna go see him, and then she's home wrapping gifts, and the alarm goes off, and we don't know why. She gets a call from the alarm company, and she's answering like the questions, like who she is and her password, and then you hear like the company's like, oh well, someone's behind you, and she's turning around, and then no one's behind her, and the phone rings again, and she never had the phone in her hand in the first place.
Yep, and it's again the alarm company.
Yeah.
So it's really cool how they do all this shit.
Yeah, it plays with your mind.
And then Trevor gets back home.
Right.
And this is when he starts getting a little irritated at her, because she breaks another glass that she got scared, and he's like, okay, and like. She does. Rose does this thing where like she apologizes for like everything she does. So like I'm like, what is that? Like is it like her not bothering? Doesn't want to bother him with her problems, and she feels bad.
I do that a lot,
and I do that too. But like,
I think there's something for it. It's a trauma response.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. But like he kind of accepts it, you know. Like I don't know. Like if you told me like, hey, I'm sorry for bothering you for this. Like I'm like,
which I do that all the time.
Yeah, and it's like, hey, you're fine. Like you can talk to me. But like he just goes, okay. Did you fucking break another glass? It's like,
as she walks away, yeah. And then it cuts away. Yeah.
It's like, why are you so mean to her?
But then she's looking for the cat, and she can't find the cat. She's trying to feed him, and she can't find it.
Yeah.
So she thinks that she might have left the sliding door open, because that was a door that was open.
Yeah.
And the cat maybe ran out, which they do that.
Yeah, that's true.
But then
Carlos will end up with it.
Yeah. So then she's listening to the
podcast. Yeah. To the Horror Daddies podcast.
Yeah, she's listening to us, and it's Laura's video or audio file of the interview. I guess she was being recorded. And this jump scare is crazy.
This has to be one of the better jump scares.
It loses effect after the first time, but the first time, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Because she's listening to this part where she says Laura, and then at the end you hear a whisper saying Rose.
Yeah.
Rose. And she does it like she's listening, because you can barely hear it. And it does it again and again. And then the third one, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
So she raises the volume. She's getting closer.
So they break the rule of 3, which was when you're expecting it. And the thing is, she's trying to up the volume, and I'm like, girl, you can't break the barrier. It can't go up anymore. I don't know what you're trying to do. Right, like that meme. Yeah.
And she's like getting closer to the monitor, like that's gonna help. And bro, when she pressed play and that part's supposed to come, Laura is right next to her and screams Rose in her. Oh my God.
It's so good. It is so good.
That scare is fucking awesome. You know what that scare reminds me of? Oh my God. Mike Flanagan, the argument scene.
Yes. And the haunting of Hill House.
Yes.
Because you're not expecting it.
No, and they're having an argument. It's like boom, and it just happens. Dude, that is such a good one. And it kind of gave me the same effect, where it's like you're expecting something to happen with this audio file,
or from the computer. You're not expecting Laura to be like, "What up, Rose?"
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. So good. That's definitely the best scare.
So then she goes to see her therapist. A therapist has a therapist. You know, it's okay.
Yeah, of course. They need mental health.
Everyone needs it. Amen. And she's pretty much trying to get this medication, but her therapist's like, no, I don't think you need it. You just went through like something very traumatic. So take the time that you have off now to do something to distract yourself. So, but we do find out here that her mom did quack herself.
Yeah.
Or, from what the therapist knows, the mom quacked herself.
Yeah.
By overdosing, I believe.
Yeah. And we see it in the first shot. We see like a bunch of drugs. So it's like, definitely she probably did something.
So she took the advice and she decides to go to her nephew's birthday, and she goes and they're having a good time. And obviously this woman goes up to her. She's like, "Oh, you're the sister of the therapist. Can I ask you a question?"
Bitch.
No, bitch. I'm off.
I'm on paid vacation.
Yeah. If you want me to talk to you, $100.
Yeah.
Okay. Like,
also, I would just be giving bad advice at that point. I'm not your therapist.
Yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. I would gaslight the fuck out of people.
He's like, so my husband has been coming. I'm like, he's gay.
Yup.
Just fuck him. Fuck with their heads.
Did you check his phone? Does he have a little app with the little mask icon?
Orange mask.
Gay.
She's like, oh my God, I can see it now.
Yeah. Does he happen to have a gay best friend? Don't trust it.
Don't trust him.
Yeah.
Oh, where is he? Yeah. Sleeping.
Quit sleeping.
Why are you looking at me?
Don't worry. It hasn't happened.
Yeah, exactly. If it were to happen, it would have happened already. I live with him.
A lot of long nights. Anyway, so
they're doing the birthday.
Yeah, they're opening gifts. So Lil Jackson, I forgot his name, opened his gifts from Rose, and the train's not in there. It's a CGI cat, and there's Mustache.
Oh, Mustache is revealed to be quacked.
Yeah, and obviously
she's freaking the fuck out.
And you know what? I hate Holly, because Holly, you have like 30 plus people here. Your sister's having a fucking break right now because her cat's dead in the box. How about you grab your sister and take her somewhere where no one else is watching?
Well, okay.
Your husband can take care of the kid. The kid is fine.
I guess so, but I guess that you're a parent, so you're like, you have to, you're right there with your kid. So it's like, Holly, you brought a dead cat. Like in this context, in their mind, she's like, why did fucking this bitch brought a cat?
Right.
Like that's fucking insane. And she's screaming like, no. And like, everybody in that room traumatized. Like
that was a perfect moment to commit murder and traumatize every motherfucking body in that room.
Yes, at that point, start cracking necks.
Yeah.
Curse over.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah. But she's trying to explain, like, I didn't do this. I don't know what's happening. And she falls.
Yeah, because the girl that asked her for help is smiling at her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so then she pulls a Joe Roberts and falls on the glass table.
And then she gets up and she's all cut up and shit. Oh,
and she starts to scream. This is when they take her to the ER and her boss is like, hey, I heard you were downstairs at the ER. You okay? And then she's kind of seeing her sister yell at her husband, like, or her fiance, Trevor, that I don't want nothing to do with her anymore.
Yeah.
So there's that. So then Rose then starts to...
I think this is where Rose confesses to Trevor, like, what's happening.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they have an argument. And the way this is shot, so like, awkward.
Yeah. Like, well, they feel disconnected. And I feel like maybe I'm thinking too deep into it, but the cinematography just feels like they're just so disconnected. Yeah. Because it's like this. Yeah. It definitely feels like it. Like it's a lot of empty space and very close up. And it's like, Trevor seeing it like, what the fuck is happening with her? And she's trying to explain. She has all the context in her head, but he doesn't know. He doesn't see what's happening. Like, he's just hearing all this shit. And then this is where he says, I fucking Googled that mental health is hereditary.
Down. Yeah.
A24.
A24. Good movie.
That's a great one. And he goes, your mom killed herself. So, like, you're something's fucked up with you.
And he's like, you talking about fucking ghost?
Oh, yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Because she literally just expresses everything. She's saying that she sees that girl. And
I hate that. Like, can you at least try to... I'm not saying believe her. Like, I don't know, like, help her. Like, I don't know what you could do, but
I think it sucks because I like to think that, like, if my girlfriend brought a dead cat to, like, my nephew's birthday, I'd be like, babe, what's wrong? Talk to me. But, like, I feel like that's a lot to go through. And
right.
Because he's even like, I don't know if I want to. Like, I wouldn't blame someone if I'm doing all this shit. Like, I wouldn't blame you guys to leave. Like, that's fucking insane to go through. So it's like, he's kind of like honest about it. He's like, I don't know if I want to deal with this. I just wish he
would have, listened. Or try to at least listen a little more.
Well, that wouldn't be the first time a horror movie has a...
Well, of course.
A man that leaves, the girl. It sucks because the demon is obviously trying to isolate you from everyone that you love. And it grabs you in every way and fucks up your whole life. So now you're completely isolated.
Yeah.
Because he leaves after this.
Well, we see him one more time.
Oh, yeah, we do see him one more time.
One more time. And then after that, he disappears, which I found very weird that he just disappears.
Yeah.
Because he's also like texting her, like, where are you?
Because he's in New York. He had to go run real quick.
And she's the one ignoring him. So what happens is that Rose starts Googling. God damn.
Sorry, I have to show you Aaron Taylor Johnson.
That is fine. That is a great angle. Whoa.
You suck all the snap out of it.
Yeah, I did. Sorry. But right now I just want to be in a Skarsgård sandwich. If you know, you know. Anyways, so yeah, she starts Googling like the person before
Laura.
Mind you, while she has her door wide open and you can't see out the fucking room, and I did not like that.
It's like a closet, and it's just
it's like outside.
I thought it was a closet.
Was it the closet?
I think so.
Oh, I thought it was like
because I saw clothes hanging.
Because she saw. Oh, okay. Because I know she walked out and Trevor was sleeping on the couch, and then she walks back in the room. Oh, I thought it was the same door she walked through.
Maybe it is. Maybe. Okay. I thought I saw like clothing,
but it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's a dark. You can't see.
That shit is Narnia, but during the night. That shit is pitch black.
And she kind of hears someone whisper her name, and she just decides to go to sleep. And I'm like, no.
What?
At that point, I scream Trevor, and I like, where are my dogs? I need guard dogs today.
Yeah, no. The way that it whispers, it's also like not even loud. It's like I barely heard it.
Yeah.
I thought I was going crazy.
It fucks with you. I wonder in the theaters, this would have been so good.
Yeah, you probably, because sometimes they isolate a speaker, but it's like, Rose. And it's like, oh, fuck. And you know what she does? She goes to sleep,
and then she hears it. She hears it again, whispering, and then it transitions to a car honking, yelling, and then someone yelling "Rose." That got me.
Yeah, it scared the shit out of me. Like,
and it feels like she doesn't remember even getting out of bed and walking to where she walked.
Yeah, she's just like dissociated and just ended up in the middle of the street.
Yeah, so she ends up in the guy before Laura's house, Gabriel Munoz. So she goes to visit the widow, Mrs. Munoz, and she's pretending to be a reporter to find out what happened to her husband. We kind of get that he also witnessed a suicide 4 days before, and that he also started kind of breaking down slowly.
Yeah, he was like seeing things, but he didn't know how to explain them. So he was an artiste, and he was like drawing, know, figures.
Yeah,
and there was all these creepy like, portraits, but they're smiling, distorted features. Yeah. Some of them were like realistic portraits, but like smiling really creepy.
My man drew me one while we were watching the movie, and now I said I want to frame it.
I was proud of him. I was like, okay, I love that.
The iPad better come into work. I paid for. Well, no, I didn't pay for the iPad. I didn't pay for the iPad.
Motherfucker taking credit. 2025. Come on.
I did get him the keyboard. Okay.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Sorry, Christmas was a blur. I forgot what I got him.
I mean, you went through a lot, so I wouldn't,
Thank you. Anyways, Amazon wishlist, y'all. If y'all want to help me, PayPal, anything. No, but yeah. So Mrs. Munoz finds out that she's really not a reporter, and she gets super upset and kicks her out of the house. So she then goes to Joel, Daddy. And she's like, Daddy, I know we dated, and I know it didn't end well, but I need your help.
And he's like, bitch, I'm on my day off.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you want?
Yeah.
And she's like, I just need the footage to whatever crimes happened for these people.
Yeah, so they kind of go back a couple of them, and it's all a pattern. Someone commits suicide, then 4 days to a week later, that other person then commits suicide in front of someone else. So then she goes off, and she goes to see her sister, and she's trying to explain to her she goes home.
Yeah, she goes home.
And Trevor. He's terrifying at this point. Trevor and Madeline, the therapist, are there, and she kind of gets ambushed by them. So she gets really upset that they did that. So she leaves, and then she goes to Holly, tries to explain to Holly what's happening to her, and we find out that Holly left her by herself with her mom because she couldn't deal with it anymore.
Yeah.
So then, Holly kind of says, fuck off. I don't want to deal with you. You traumatized my kid. and then she leaves, and then this is another jump scare this was the one I wish was not in the fucking trailer.
It's in the fucking trailer, and it ruins. It's such a good one
because it's really good. Because it's really good. Holly's walking up to the car,
and she ready, like she about to talk some shit.
Yeah, her arms are crossed and she's walking fast. And the thing is that she's not smiling, so you think it's actually because if she was smiling, you would notice.
You would kind of know that.
Yeah,
it's
something's gonna happen. But she's not smiling, and she knocks on the window, and then she like breaks her neck, and like she's then smiling.
It's almost like it goes clockwise.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh, it's such a fucking good jump scare.
It's kind of like that one Dead by Daylight killer.
Oh, the Entity.
Yeah,
I was gonna say it reminded me of like Junji Ito, kind of like the unknown, the unknown. Yeah, like it's like that Junji Ito kind of style where it's like distorted and shit. Like such a creative scare that the trailer ruined.
Yep. So what she do after that? She goes to eat some good ass burger.
Dude, that shit looks, the way she's eating, I'm like, damn, I want to do that.
We can do that after.
I fucked that bitch up.
So Kyle or Joel calls her.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, there's been like 20 cases where like 19 suicides have happened.
Why didn't you mention that this is some sort of pattern?
Yeah, and it's all the same pattern. They all go back to this one line.
But there's one that breaks the line.
Yeah, because it's like 20 suicides, but one not. And she's like, why is there one that's different? And he's like, well, that guy killed someone in front of someone else, and then that other person then continued the same pattern.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh my God, murder is a solution.
Yeah, immediately. So she wants to go visit this guy and lies to him and goes, hey, so I have a patient that's seeing these things. She witnessed a suicide.
I mean, she wasn't wrong. It's just that she's talking in the past. She's talking like if they're still alive, but already had,
Yeah, what is it? It was like she's telling a white lie, is it? Like she's stretching the truth. And yeah, he explains to her like, hey, so what's happening? And he starts fucking like, the cop needs to leave.
Yeah.
I can tell you everything I know, but he needs to go. So he, Joe ends up leaving, and he tells him, you need to kill somebody, but you have to have another person witness it because trauma is what causes this curse.
And he's like, I found that out because on Google, someone in Brazil did that. There was a same pattern happening, and they passed it on to the wife.
Wait, what the why are people obsessed with Brazil? Twilight did the same shit.
Oh, that's right.
They always, it's like, oh, we gotta go to Brazil.
The Hulk.
Yeah, like
he hides in Brazil.
What's happening in Brazil?
Fast and the Furious.
Brazil. Like, what's happening with Brazil? Like, I don't understand this.
Perfect country to go hide, I guess.
In like supernatural shit, Brazil. Okay, I guess. Whatever. So he somehow Googles
the producer of Eclipse, I guess. And,
oh yeah, that's true.
No, I'm just kidding. But so what happens is he's telling her like your patient's gonna have to kill someone and make it bloody and like fucked up and traumatize the next person. And she's like, I can't kill anybody. And he's like, you have it?
Bitch, get this bitch out of here. Like he is freaking the fuck out.
Because he doesn't want it back, because then he's gonna have to do it again.
Hell no. And I'm like, I wonder if it works that way.
Probably.
Yeah, like it's like, oh shit, I got it now. But they end up pulling them out. She goes away.
Yep. So
her plan is to kill some motherfucker.
Right. Well, she goes home and she's looking at all the files. I guess she's trying to find more answers. But then her therapist, Madeline, shows up.
Oh, yeah. Unannounced. Because she's a danger to herself.
Yeah. And she's apologizing for, kind of like surprising her, ambushing her. And she then gets a phone call while she's talking to her, and it's the therapist. And then the fake therapist starts smiling at her, looking all creepily, like I didn't like the way she was smiling.
And then all of a sudden you hear the door.
Ding
dong. That bitch is out there.
Yep. And she
she gets a phone call.
The phone call. That's when she finds out that and then the therapist starts smiling. And then she kind of like follows her down the stairs, and then she does the alien thing where she snarls at her and the saliva's coming down.
It's an Alien Romulus poster.
Yeah. It's Ripley in part 3.
And she has like this deep voice. Oh, it's so creepy.
So she grabs a knife and she decides to go to her job, and she gives Carl a visit.
Like, why Carl?
I say, out of all the people, Carl.
Like, come on.
You couldn't do your boss, so you can move up. Like, girl.
Or like anybody outside. Like, no, Carl.
You chose Carl.
Why?
Or the girl that tried hitting on Joe earlier in the movie, talking about I'm single. Like,
like what the fuck? What did Carl do besides be a victim of you?
Yeah. So she pulls out the knife on Carl. Her boss walks in and she's like, all right, perfect. And she starts to stab him and they all start screaming.
I love this the reaction shot of Carl going, oh my God. Oh. Yeah. It felt so over the top and I loved it.
Even the boss screaming, like his felt like, I was like, okay.
It felt comedic.
Because I'm like, at this point, this isn't real. Because then he like rips off his face.
Oh yeah, he like tears it off.
And he's smiling.
Yeah, and then it just cuts to her waking up.
In the car.
And screaming.
And then her Morgan then does show up and he's like, hey, are you okay? Do you need help? And he kind of sees a knife by her and she figures out that if I'm alone, it can't get me. Yeah. So she goes to her childhood home. That's a fixes uppest because it's fucked.
Yeah, it's crazy. And isolated, which I took it as narratively like the curse isolates you from everyone else. So now everyone that suffers from this curse is always isolated.
And if I isolate myself, I'll starve it.
So she goes and she starts kind of like seeing, flashbacks of her mom. And we see that her mom was calling for help when she was little, but
she was overdosing.
She was overdosing and she ends up just closing the door and leaving. Yeah.
So she left her mom to die, which is probably why she feels so guilty and tries to help anyone and everyone that she can.
And this is the shot where like it's backing, like it's the door and it kind of goes through the door and Carlos turns around and goes, wow, how did they do that? And I was like, CG, bitch.
No, it's really good. It's very clean.
It is very clean.
So what happens is I've come to realize as, also watching more of this world that the monster kind of taunts what's taunting you.
Yes, or what's breaking you down.
Yeah. So it turns into her mother, but like 8 feet of that.
And the mama was cute. I was like, damn.
Yeah, but it turns into like a crazy version of her.
I don't know. So hear me out.
Okay. It starts following her down the hallway and Rose just kind of fights back. She's like, hey, this is my mind. I'm not letting you take it. I can control it. And she lights the monster on fire by hitting it with a 1860s
like lantern.
Yeah.
With fire. And it just starts burning and screaming. And she walks out of the house like a bad bitch. She's like, and it's like a good for her moment.
Yeah, she's like, I did that.
I did
as
that
the house
shit.
is burning, yeah.
She goes to visit Joe like, damn, Joe, I fucking killed that shit.
Yeah, she's like, I ate. You should have seen that monster burning. I rizzed that bitch up.
I was like, bitch, I left no crumbs on the floor.
No crumbs.
And Joe's like, bitch, you thought the movie was over?
Well, she's like, can I just please stay with you and stay on my couch? And Joe's like, yeah, you're going to stay with me forever. And I was like, oh,
damn.
Daddy. I was like, that's kind of hot, but you looking kind of evil. So what's happening?
Yeah, the lights are off. What's happening?
The lights dimmed. I was like, wow, romantic or evil? What's happening? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what I'm going to do. So, yeah. So, Joel chases her out the apartment, but when she runs out, she just runs outside. So she's just outside of the house. And then like 2 seconds later, Joel's like, hey, yo, Rose, what's up? He just parked.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, and she turns around and she's back at the house. Oh my God, it's so fucked up.
And then the monster got her to get someone there to trauma.
Yup. So she runs back into the house, locks it, and this is when she faces the demon head on, comes out of that fucking corner.
Yeah.
And this is where you get the reveal that she tears her face off.
And it's all the smiles.
Creature. Yeah. So fucking creepy. So cool. And she kind of becomes like mesmerized. It reminded me a lot of like a Pennywise, like when they see the deadlights.
The deadlights, yeah.
Not as crazy, obviously, but like she's just like in a trance. Yeah. And
it crawls inside of you via mouth.
It's kind of, I feel like it's just death. That's the epitome of death, and it's just it's consuming you entirely.
And then at this point, you kind of realize that what Laura was seeing looking up was the same monster, but in a different way, obviously, because it kind of taunts you depending on your trauma or who's taunting you. Anyway, so Joel walks in and Joel's like, yo, Rose, where you at? And then Rose is just drenching herself in like gasoline. And she just turns around smiling, lights herself on fire, and Joe's mesmerized. I feel like once you start...
When you witness a death of that curse...
You can't look away.
Because I was like, bitch, close your eyes.
Yeah. And you just seeing it through his eyes, her burning and smiling, and then the movie just ends with lollipop, lollipop.
Oh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
I love that.
And that is Smile 2022.
2022.
Alrighty, so like we do with every movie. Oh, Frankie's watching Instant Family.
How do you know that?
Because it always connects to your your speakers.
Oh, what the fuck?
So like we do with every movie, we go to Letterboxd and give this a rating and review. Carlos, what is your rating and review?
Like always, I am never fucking ready.
New
Okay, I'm
year,
ready.
new me.
20 ready. So I gave it a 4.5. I really, really love this movie, and I really love this world. My one thing is like there's no rules, so I'm always like, what's real?
Yeah.
And the second, we'll talk next week.
Okay.
But like, and I feel like that's not even like a complaint. Like I kind of like that it just
Yeah, it's a
always leaves you wondering like, is what they're going through real? Maybe. I also don't like that Trevor just kind of disappears.
Yeah, Trevor just is gone after
I feel
that
like
third
with
time.
Holly we had a bit of a closure
Yeah.
with the argument, but with Trevor he kind of just disappears, and I'm like, what happened?
We don't even get like a them being like, you know, I'm done with you.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, they kind of just fight a little bit and that's it.
I do like the dark ending. I also would love to see like alternative endings to this. Like, what if Rose kills her sister, but she does it in front of Trevor?
Yeah.
Or what if Rose kills her sister, but in front of Joel?
Yeah.
Like, I would love to see alternate endings to
What if
this.
she killed Holly in front of her son?
That's the best one. Or what if she kills Trevor in front of Holly, and then
Yeah.
Holly's like, I would love to see other alternations to this movie. 4.5, and I said, stuck between going to prison or hell, or better yet, just keep your smiles away from me. And I say that because
That's true.
you either murder or go to prison, or you quack and you go to hell, according to whoever the fuck you believe. And so that doesn't matter.
To whoever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
But either way, I'm gonna be a snack in either or. So I'm either a snack in prison or a snack in hell. Who wants it? You know what I'm saying?
I love
Yeah,
that.
that's how I feel.
I gave it a 3.5. I really do enjoy it. I just do think the movie feels like unnecessarily too long.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
It's like I feel like sometimes it's kind of like the therapist kept showing up, and I'm like, do we really need this stuff with the therapist? Like, and I feel like the Trevor just leaving just felt so like, I don't know. It just felt so inconclusive. Like we said, like it just felt like that. But there's so much to appreciate about this movie, and I do really enjoy it. And my review says, men be like, smile for me, bitch, I'll kill you. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think this is a great film. I think it blew my mind, my expectations the first time I watched it, and it still holds up. So I think it's a great one.
There's not really deaths, but
okay, new year, new me, bitch. there is some deaths.
Yeah, there is some.
But I kind of want to do the scares instead, because I feel like the deaths aren't like the focal point of this movie.
Yeah, and there's only really 2.
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot to mention Gabriel's death when they show what he did to himself, and he's like,
yeah, he's like his tongue is out.
Yeah. Okay, favorite scare.
I like the roast podcast.
Of course. That one
one's fucking awesome.
That's the one that I always think about when I think of this movie. But today which one was the one that
I know which one you're talking about. Fuck.
It got me today. I was like, oh.
Fuck, what was it?
It was in the car, was it?
Well, you jumped for that one too.
I sure did.
Oh, the monster. Was it the monster neck when she's like looking into the hallway to wait for the monster because it's supposed to walk past her because it was chasing her?
I know there was one that really got me today because I forgot about it.
And it was behind her.
Yeah.
And, that one's fucked up too.
Mm-hmm.
That one's a good one. Yeah, no, but that Rose one feels so creative. It breaks the rule of threes, and I wasn't expecting her to be behind her like that. Like, I don't know. It was shot very well. Very well.
Yeah, I agree.
Daddy of the movie?
Kyle Garner.
I mean, yep, the horror daddy himself.
Oh my God.
I'd love to meet him. I think that would be a great one to meet.
And I can't wait to see Strange Darling. I haven't seen that either.
I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think that's our stuff for the movie. We do got some reviews.
Oh my God, yeah, it's been a while, y'all. I'm so sorry.
It's been a little minute.
But do tell me.
Yeah, I did. Did you like that I used my car? Because I didn't know if you wanted to be like.
So someone who asked me, might have been Frankie's brother. He was like, damn, did something happen to Jonathan's car too? And I was like, no. It's just he didn't have a picture of my car, but we had to put a car.
I did have a photo, but I was like, I don't know if Carlos wanted me to put his business like that out there. So
that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so we have some comments. We got, let's see. Did I publish some? There. Okay, this was 2 weeks ago. Sorry.
Okay.
Dead air. Okay. So we got 2 comments from our friend Boke.
Hi, Boke.
This one was from Silent Night, Deadly Night 3. It says, Happy New Year. Hope y'all had a safe and amazing time. I'm going to be honest. I could not get through this movie. So this podcast is how I watched it in full.
You know what? I understand.
That's totally understandable.
I'm surprised I didn't fall asleep.
Yeah, no, it's a hard watch.
Yeah.
It's a hard watch. Thank you for the comment.
Thank you.
This one's from Black Christmas. Black Christmas. Thank you for the episode. Would you guys ever do the 2019 remake for this movie? I heard mixed reviews about it, so it would be fun to see you guys' opinions. Yes, that's one that we're definitely gonna
Traditionally,
be watching.
it'll be next Christmas.
Exactly.
Along Silent Night, Silent Night 4, I guess. Yeah.
But we're definitely gonna do it. I'm interested. I've never seen it. I remember the trailer, so I'm interested on that. And then let me go on YouTube. Oh, that's YouTube music. All right, this is from Glitter Fab on our Christmas exchange episode. Which, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's a cute, wholesome video.
It was a movie.
Yeah, it was. Where's the stars, baby? She said, or they said, this is great. Also, dash cams are so essential. I watch a ton of dash cam channels on YouTube. LOL.
Oh, nice. You see, I can't watch those because I'm gonna get a lot of anxiety. The TikTok one alone was enough for me to get a dash cam.
Yeah, that one. I mean, that's how they get you. It's the fear mongering. So thank you so much for the comment. And guys, seriously, go check it out if you guys just want a cute little video.
Subscribe.
Of course.
Subscribe. Okay.
Thank you.
you.
And then this is from our friend Joel.
Hi, Joel.
Protocol. They just wrote a bunch of hearts on our Black Christmas episode.
Hearts back.
Hearts back, baby. Yeah, and I think that's basically everything.
Yeah.
Unless something went missing, I don't think so. This app is the Spotify app is weird sometimes because I think I did read this.
We should put up a poll for this movie.
Okay. What is it? So I can, when I'm editing, I can
you gonna either commit murder or you gonna let the demon take you.
Demon take you or do the deed.
Or do the deed.
Okay, I like that. Do the okay. And who? I'm just kidding. And who would?
And who do you want to? Or no, and the next question, who would you do it in front of?
Oh, that's good. Oh, I love that.
Where you're like, you coming with me?
So there you go. That's the question of the episode.
Yeah.
Doing the deed or let the demon take you.
Yeah. And if you have any theories of what would happen if you do like in front of like let's say a baby, like
babies can't do anything.
It probably wouldn't count because they don't know what's happening.
I guess technically, but like if you're like 10, like 4, you know what shit's happening. I don't know.
You know what?
I
would love to see like horror icons doing it to themselves.
Oh, that'd be kind of good.
Even though they probably wouldn't care.
Nah, Freddy's like, bitch, I'm a demon.
That's true. Chucky's like, haha, you killed someone. Funny. They wouldn't give a fuck.
He's like, that's cool. Yeah. No, because it's trauma, so you're supposed to be like, oh my god, I'm empathetic.
That's true.
Yeah, so but yeah, I think that's it, right?
Yep. So join us next week as we continue in this world and we follow Kyle Garner, Joel, into Smile 2. Literally a week later.
A week later. Damn,
can't wait.
Right.
This is a journey.
And I know the main character from what's her name?
She's Jasmine, the princess from Disney Channel.
I didn't watch that. Lemon Mouth.
The Pink Ranger.
Lemon Mouth. Oh, Pink Ranger. You're right. I saw Lemon Mouth, whatever. It's the same fruit.
I don't think you want Lemon Mouth, but okay.
Lemonade Mouth. That if you know that, you're a real one.
Yep.
I watched it like a month ago, so I'm a fake fan. But should we record the extra, the bonus? We're gonna record the bonus, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We teasing it.
Yeah.
Tease.
Yeah. So what we do now is we record a bonus episode. Not out yet, but it will be.
It'll just sprinkling the salt.
Subscribe.
Thank you, Carlos.
And thank you. Yeah.
And that's it.
So join us next week for Smile number 2.
All right. Stay spooky and stay sexy.
And see you in your dreams. Mwah.
Bye, guys.
Guess.
Horror Daddies.
Underwear.